I'm Heather, and I'm one of the co-creators of Move Your Asana. I'm here with Janine and Shelly, my backup dancers. So now we are moving through a Vinyasa into a plank, back extension, booty series that will then move into a box plank, which looks easy but was one of the hardest drills to do. It's great for the core. You're going to feel it in your legs as well. So we're coming to the end of class. Hang tight, you can do this. So you're in the top third of your mat. We're going to move through the Vinyasa. Standing in Tadasana, take a nice deep breath. It's an inhale. Exhale, backstroke to squat. Inhale, lift through your spine. Exhale, forward fold, sits bones lift. Hands to the shins. Inhale, halfway neutral spine lift. Exhale your hands to the mat, bend your knees. Find the foundation of your hands, then step back to high plank. Stay here in your high plank. You can modify by dropping your knees, or I'm gonna make these ladies do mountain climbers right here. So we can go slow, pulling the knees in between the elbows. Perfect, taking care to not let the shoulder come forward of the elbow joint. And now ladies, I want you to pick it up and run it. So with every Vinyasa that you do, you always have this option to come into these super light mountain climbers. See, they are making no noise. There's no noise, because they're being nice and strong and solid. Good, for 5, 4, 3, 2, finding your high plank. Take a nice deep inhale. On the exhale, guide the top of the arm bone, softening the heart towards the floor. Perfect. Inhale, rock your weight forward. Bend your elbows to halfway. Flip your toes. Inhale, press to upward dog. And then exhale, flip your toes, lift gently to downward dog. Look at that. Amazing. Inhale, forward to high plank. On your exhale, replace your hands with your elbows, coming into low plank. So a couple of different arm options here. I want you to stay with your forearms making number 11, Shelly, and Janine, I want you to clasp your hands together. So I want you to do what feels right for your shoulder. So here, the shoulders are stacked directly over the elbow crease. The navel is pulling up and in, long and strong. The backs of the thighs are lifting. The calves are pulling towards one another gently, and the toes are stacked directly underneath the heels. So their feet are nice and flat on the backside. Remember, if this is super challenging for you, you always have the option just to do this once. Go down to your knees and pull your heels all the way up to your backside. So that's your option, right? But I know Shelly's super strong and she can do this. So I'm gonna make her straighten her legs back out and lift back up. Now, beautiful ladies, I want you to bend both your knees, tap them on the floor, and re-straighten your legs. Keep going. So every time they're re-straightening their legs, they're really lifting the backs of their thighs, and they're finding that hug of the calves towards one another. Now let's add in something else. Every time you re-straighten your legs, I want you to energetically pull your hips to your elbows and your elbows to your hips. Straighten the legs, find the energetic pull. Oh, what's up, midsection? You feel that sucker light up? Awesome. Yep, stay with it for 5. This is 4. This is 3. This is 2. One more. We have a 10-second hold. Knees off the ground. For 8. For 7. Find that energetic pull of hips to elbows, elbows to hips. For 4. For 3. For 2. Everybody softening the knees to the floor, softening your feet. Let your hips gently fall towards the floor. Perfect. Janine's going to separate her arms at this point, and we're going to move into Sphinx. So the forearms are making number 11s. I want everybody to look. You want the front of your shoulder aligned with the front of your elbow crease. Fire up your legs. So strong legs, you're pressing the top of your foot into the floor. Visualize sending the crown of your head diagonally across the room. Then put a little bit of pressure into your hands and your forearms to start lifting higher up into extension. Perfect. Beautiful. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Holding for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Lowering down, extend your arms forward. Be careful of the deck, ladies. Extend your arms forward. Nice. Inhale. On your exhale, lift your arms up off the ground, lift your feet up off the ground. This is your Superman. So Shelly's going to do this Superman. Janine's going to do it as well. But when we transition into the booty pops, Shelly needs to be careful with back extension, so you might need to too. So we're going to show her a modification. Holding for 5, for 4, for 3. Shelly's going to move her hands underneath her shoulders, turn her toes under, press up to high plank, lower back down to low plank. Oh, there you go. Yeah, you can do chaturanga if you want to, girl. All right, so Shelly is here. Janine is going to glide her arms back on the sides of her hips all the way down. Yep. She's going to bend her knees to 90 degrees, flex her feet, and tap her little heels together. Perfect. Janine's going to pull her heels all the way to her booty as hard as she can, and then she's going to push her heels to the ceiling. She's going to pull her heels in and push up. Pull in and push up. Shelly is going to lift, point through her right toe, Nice. Bend her right foot to 90 degrees and press her heel to the ceiling for 10, 9, 8. Keep going, Nini. For 4, for 3, for 2. Shelly's going to hold. Pull her heel all the way to her butt and hold for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, 1. Shelly's going to put her right foot down. Nini is going to hold the heels in and pop, 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 pop those heels up. Shelly's going to point through her left toe. Bend the left knee to 90 degrees. Flex this foot and push that heel up for 10, 9, 8, 7. Oh yeah, 6, 5, 4. How you doing, Nini? 3, 2, 1. Hold. Squeeze your heel all the way to your butt. Nini, squeeze your heels all the way to your butts. Ladies holding for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, 1. Everybody straightening your legs. Nice. Shelly's going to rock back into child's pose. Janine, hands under shoulders, press back into child's pose. Oh! So now we're finding some length in the spine as they're dropping their tail down between their toes. Notice how they're keeping this posture active. The fingertips or the hands are down, but the elbows are lifted, and they're both finding nice space, pulling or gently drawing their shoulder blades down their back. Good. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Now we are coming into the dreaded but the amazing box plank. Okay, are we ready? We are ready! All right, ladies, so inhale, exhale, come up onto all fours. So hands and knees, and I want everybody to foundation your hands directly underneath your shoulders and your knees directly underneath your hips. You're gonna let your spine go in its natural position. So here you're just trying to find your natural curves in your back. Oh, sorry, I picked your shirt up. Good. So keep your spine neutral, but engage your abdominal wall. Turn your toes under like you're about to pop up into a downward dog, but don't. On your next exhale, hover your knees up off your mat. Oh, see how they look like a box or a table? This is the box plank. Their spine is in its nice, comfortable position. Ladies, make sure the top of the arm bone is engaged. You guys look amazing. Squeeze your knees towards one another, 1/2 inch and hold. Let it go back to neutral. Squeeze your knees in, 1/2 inch, hold. Let your knees go back to neutral. Back in, 1/2 inch and hold. And back to neutral. Squeeze the knees in and hold. Now you're going to bring both knees over to the right and hold. More over to the right and hold. Now you pulse, right, 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 right. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Come back to center. Breathe. Find your breath. Keep that mind to body, body to mind connection. Find that little squeeze of the knees towards one another 1 inch. Bring the knees over to the left and hold. Bring the knees over to the left and hold. And now pulse left, 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 left for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, this is 5, 4, 3. Come back to neutral. We have the hold. Breathe. You can do this for 10. This is 9. This is 8, 7, 6. Say, oh yeah, 5, 4. Take a nice deep breath. Inhale. On the exhale, hike the hips up, downward dog. Paddle out your feet. Nice. Find stillness. Soften your knees. Tilt the bottoms of your little booty cheeks up towards the ceiling. Raise up onto your tippy toes. Walk forwards. Soften your heels to the mat, hip to shoulder distance apart. Soften your knees, scoop your navel in and up to roll up to standing. Find your Tadasana. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, that was a good one. Nice work. Good job, gang. On to Krabby Abbies.